Mobius Pick bringing you the streams. Today we are doing round 3 of our second sealed league, where we'll take this bad blue-black deck, hopefully, to 3-0 today. And then we're going to cover the constructed spoiler list for Shadows of Innistrad, which was just released today. And the plan is tomorrow to do the limited one, and hopefully a Ravnica draft if I can smash it in. But first, let's look at this deck for just a brief second. In all of its not glory, we've got a some mild amount of evasion, 2 evasive creatures.
Let's just cut to the good cards. We've got 3 Oblivion Strikes. We're hoping that takes us all the way.
We've got Oblivion Strikes, some counter spells, and some balance. Like, it's taken us 2-0. If we can get one more out of this deck, we will really have been successful with this deck overall.
Maybe if we can get one more, I can convince Daniel to do another one immediately. Well, we're hot. Maybe not. He seems like he's losing it over here.
Alright, we found the
Join
opponent.
match.
We will choose to go first if given the option.
Hey, look. We'll go first then.
That looks like a keep.
Yeah. Land spells.
2-drop. Alright. We do need some more lands or more thunder to get somewhere. Opponents start with a Fertile Thicket. And they put a swamp on top. We drew a Mirror Pool, which we will play next turn. The downside of playing Mirror Pool early is they'll know we have it. The upside is we can give our guy Death Touch and all sorts of stuff, which is actually really nice. So let's go ahead and attack. I actually just take this block regardless. Just because Loam Larva is not worth a card. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and attack.
Maybe they'll take the block again.
Yeah, and even if they have a pump spell or something, I'm fine using a pump spell and trading it for Slaughter Drone.
Alright, be sure you play land.
Yep. Alright, so next turn we can just play Kozilek's Translator, and then attack, so we can use the colorless ability immediately. Actually, I'm going to play Skitterskin, so I'm going to attack first.
Alright.
Okay, good. They didn't block. It's a little bit riskier there, because it wouldn't give me options, but I would just rather have a 4-3 down than a 3-5 right now. Being able to go 2-2, 4-3, yeah, okay.
Now we can play a 5-5.
We're actually going to play 6. Oh, yeah. So let's go ahead and attack first.
I think we keep that. We don't need double black in our whole deck, though, do we?
Not 100%.
Just in case.
Alright.
I'm not thinking of any cards that.
One of the reasons I would have wanted to play the Vestige is so we could activate Mirror Pool next turn. Our opponent still has not played anything of any relevance.
So you're gonna.
I'm gonna play the Translator so we have access to 2 colorless sources.
Gotta click the red, yeah. Alright. Turn them both sideways.
Yep.
Now, if they do have a pump spell, they will blow us out, so you want to make one of them not be able to block?
Yeah.
Alright, so now give it Death Touch. I don't know if they saw that and just decided to go ahead and take the block anyway, or what.
So they got one of our cards, but it wasn't particularly relevant because I don't think they're attacking. Yeah. Looks like our opponent kept just a land-heavy hand. I think I'll hold that.
So you wanna just go ahead and activate the mirror pool and then swing?
5.
I mean, we can activate. We have to activate it as a sorcery, or is that some other card? I don't think we do have to activate it as sorcery. So just go ahead and swing both of them.
Yeah.
And then
I'm not gonna let this block.
Well, maybe you should not let either one of them block.
No. Actually, I should have done it the other way because I want him to block with a stalking drone.
So next turn, you just make both of them not be able to block, right? Like you
Um,
crack the mirror pool at the end of turn, and then make all his creatures not be able to block.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that won't work. Alright, can you kill one and kill one, make the other one not be able to block?
It means attack with everything.
Yeah. That would work too.
Alright.
Didn't really see what they were trying to do, so I think we just run it back.
Yeah, they didn't really play much. It looked like they were flooded. I think they kept a hand with too many lands.
Well, and then they played a couple spells to go get lands the first couple spells, so I don't know.
They got the swamp for mana fixing. So they're running a lot of cards. I expect them to have some powerful spells in the deck.
But they got the swamp, and then they lone larva or whatever, and got another one, right?
I don't quite remember. This looks good.
Yeah. If we don't draw a land, we'll be out, but I mean that's pretty much the case with any hand.
It only needs one land to be really good.
Preferably blue.
Preferably. But this hand can get away with a lot.
I'd be willing to not play the Seer's Lantern on the third turn, assuming we had the double blue.
Well, assuming we draw land. 3 draw steps is pretty good to get there. Well, now I'm a lot more likely. Ooh, wow, that is not good.
That's not good at all. You have too many cards in your hand, too.
Alright.
Good chance we'll lose this one.
Well, if we draw the island, then I'll keep up Spell Shrivel and Void Shatter. Because we likely have more spells than our opponent. I think we trade?
Go for it.
Or do we wait a turn?
Go ahead and trade. They might just spend a spell to press their advantage.
I mean, our creature was definitely a lot better, but I don't think we really had a great spot there. Wow.
That was impressive.
I think we pass.
I think we go ahead and play the Seer's Lantern.
I was hoping they were going to play something big. This is a perfect time to play something big.
Might as well just go ahead and counter it.
And more importantly, this gives us an exile target, so if we draw another land, we can Merc Strider.
Yep. Which would be pretty good considering they don't have enough land to play that unless they draw one.
Right. And that was a big part of me leaving the counter spells up, is if they played something big, we get the opportunity to count something great, and if they don't, then we hopefully have a chance to Merc Strider.
Wow. Get there.
Alright, so we're no longer way behind. Now if we draw another land, we can Seer's Lantern and keep up Void Shatter. I think we just Oblivion Strike this.
Yep. And then hit him for 3.
Yep.
Feast your eyes on the power of this fully operational battle station.
Yeah. Okay, so they're out of great cards.
Well, we can just trade with that. Right?
Yes.
Or we could just play a 3/5 blocker.
I have a better idea.
So are you going to play 3/5 now?
Now I'm going to take 4, play Seer's Lantern, keep up a counterspell, then play the Translator, keep up the counterspell.
Okay. Just remember to scribe there and stuff.
Yeah. Just because we're winning the race on damage once we put another creature down.
Well, it's a good target.
It's okay. They were definitely baiting it out, so I'm going to play my good spells this turn.
You forgot to... Oh, never mind. Go ahead and attack. Woo! Into the face.
Yep. And now we're in a decent spot. We can scry. I'm not going to scry at my upkeep because I can just... They're welcome to kill this. Okay, cleared the board.
Ah,
I got a drone down.
crazy. Wow, put a land on the bottom, still drew a land.
It's okay. We've got time. They're not doing a lot of damage.
That's true.
Yeah, it buys time.
Alright, be sure to scribe at the end of turn.
I can't. It's tapped.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Library. Alright, so we're in a pretty good, not great spot. Oh, they have another one.
Yeah, we'll keep that on top.
Alright. So, this does block well.
And attacks even better. What?
Maybe they have something.
Odd.
I think that... Okay, Boulder's Hollow.
I think the correct move would have been not to block that turn. Because we have a mirror pool. Don't you agree?
No. Just because I could end the game the following turn. Oh, I guess we could have...
They
oh,
wouldn't-
I see what you're saying.
They wouldn't have faked that, is what I'm saying.
Was that a combat trick? Yeah.
I mean, they're not like, oh, they'll clearly just not block that. Like, nobody plays like that. Once again, we have a mirror pool, so you should probably...
I don't want to copy this.
You don't want to copy it, but...
Yeah, I'll just wait for my next thing.
Okay, well, then you should block.
I'm going to. Yeah, our opponent's out of cards. And we're scrying every turn. I mean, we could lose.
We could, or we could draw that.
Yeah, I guess I F6'd.
Oh, man.
I didn't think I did, but apparently I did.
Alright, well.
Which hurts.
That does hurt.
Yeah. Okay, I think we just take 2 here.
Because it has death touch?
Yeah, I want 2 4/5s.
I don't think they'll attack.
I would attack. Wow.
Scry. Keep it on top.
Yep.
Now, can it just bounce that to their hand and attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if we have enough. 2 5. So it's 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, we can go ahead and copy it now.
Copy it now. What do you mean?
Like a mirror.
Oh, copy the creature. That is what I would do. And when you attack, yeah, just put that creature back in their hand.
Alright, so the only downside is if they can flashback Kozilek's Return off the top of their deck, we are in trouble. Which they probably not because they played Slaughter Drone first. Alright, we'll crack that.
End of turn.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. It's good. Alright, so they have to have removal, because next turn we can just Merc Strider and win the game.
Well, we could also just attack right now. They have to have a creature and removal.
Yeah. I was just saying, if they have a creature, we can still win the game.
Mm-hmm.
If they have removal, then we just play it through, but, you know, like, creatures are much more likely. Oh, that works too.
That's actually a really good card. Did they get their large Eldrazi? Nope,
No,
they got a
their-
Slaughter Drone.
Because it trades.
Well, we just put that back in their hand, right?
Yeah.
On top. Why don't we just kill it? No, let's bounce it back to their hand. That makes more sense. Next turn, we'll kill it.
Yeah, unless they play something really big, which they have to draw off the top. Yeah, you can witness that. Yay! Dampening Pulse and Seer's Lantern. Oh, they drew another one. Annoying. No, they replayed it. That's right.
Well, let's put that on top. You should put the other one. Oh, yeah. There you go. We're killing them both this time, so.
Seer's Lantern has done a lot of work for us.
Yeah, it has.
Thank you, Seer's Lantern, for being just as good as I thought you were going to be. Oh, they played some sort of thing? Unnatural Endurance, okay. Take that, 0-3. The game has ended.
Wow.
3-0. We have been playing against decks that I felt were either very poor quality or just didn't get there. Maybe they had sweet bombs and they just didn't come together. I mean, our opponent had a Kozilek's Return, a Boulder Salvo, Oblivion Strike. It felt like they were playing a grindier version of the deck we were playing, essentially.
Well, so I think you underestimate how good removal is good.
It is good. And I mean, like, we
we 2-0'd everything.
Well, here's the thing. There are decks we lose to. And it's the deck where they have a lot of non-big threats that are synergistic. Like the black-white deck could be a deck we could have
Oh,
problems
yeah. And, I mean, if we play somebody with that, then we're probably going
to... Or a deck that plays like a bunch of 3/5s like we do, right? Like they have a bunch of defensive creatures, and we're having to use our removal on those creatures, but there's just not enough. Like, if they just played an infinite amount of 2/4s and 3/5s, we would have a hard time winning the game.
Yep.
Or if we play a deck that has good removal.
I like that Mana Screw doesn't matter as much in this sort of sealed / this deck. So it's easier to get around Mana Screw and sealed because it's slower. And in this sort of deck, we're rewarded because we're just trying to make the game go longer. So we can draw out of Mana Screw easier. And
I mean, we're actually pretty aggressive. We've been kind of lucky. I mean, that game we weren't super lucky on drawing lands at first, but like, a lot of our opponents are running 2 colors and colorless or 3 colors and colorless. Like, they're greedy mana bases, which we've seen people putting a lot of fixing for that. And I think the other part with it too is like, with us having 5 matches, we will go better. Like, how many games do we lose on single limbs where we just lose the first one? And we haven't gotten there yet, but I'm sure if we play leagues, we'll have plenty where we just lose to Mana Screw the first 2 rounds, then we win 3.
Maybe.
And they'll feel okay.
I hope not. I hope we just keep
Oh,
winning.
yeah, but whatever.
I mean, we've won our first 3 of these both leagues. That was feeling pretty good.
All right, guys, we're going to be right back. We're going to hit up the Shadows over in Innistrad.
I'm going to see if I can convince him to just play another round, and we'll do all this tomorrow.
I have other stuff to do tomorrow.